Welcome once again to Farming Simulator 2015 with the Rude Man. We're back on the Manchester map. And I dinked around this morning because I had 3 comments from subscribers. I was having trouble, although I don't know if I even mentioned it in the videos much. I might have mentioned it in the last one, I'm not sure. But for some reason, I wasn't able to harvest the oats. And I couldn't seed the soybeans. So I was sticking to just seeding the vanilla grains. And that's why I just did wheat or canola or whatever I did on that number 4, the only field that we actually own. Anyway, I had tried everything I could think of. I downloaded modded equipment that did multi-fruit. They didn't work. I couldn't get anything to work. And I'd pretty much given up because I went through my mod list and I had the proper mods for multi-fruit. And there's usually, like if you get version 3, of the multi-fruit mod, and you open it up, it has two actual mods in it. There's a multi-fruit and there's a multi-fruit standard. And I have those. I've had those, you know, for other maps and things. And so anyway, I'd pretty much just given up and decided, well, it's not worth the frustration I'm going through. I'm just going to continue on with just the normal fruits and just to say the hell with it. Well, Blondie UK, one of my subscribers, and Nick Sharp, Nick and Scorpion's Edge, all 3 of those made mention of the multi-fruit. And, you know, Scorpion's Edge told me that you just use the... you know, the mod and your normal equipment. Blondie UK was telling me that, you know, he was able to do it using the equipment, and that he couldn't hire a worker because you know, well, because he doesn't own the field. That's normal, and so you have to use either Courseplay or Auto Combine to do it if you don't own the field. And that works. I'm using Auto Combine here, and I've used Courseplay before to do it. Auto Combine's a little bit easier because you can just tell him to do it and he does it. The Courseplay works as well, but you have to actually reset the course because you don't own the field. You have to do a manual scan of the field, the boundary line and that kind of thing, and then set the field up as a user field. But that's okay. You can do that. I've done it before. And then, of course, Nick Sharp told me, well, here's a link to the mod you need. Well, that's the mod I already have. But, you know, thank you for that anyway, Nick. There was obviously something wrong with it. So between those 3, I got to thinking, well, it's not just me then. If they're able to do it, why I should be able to do it. What I ended up doing was to just delete the mods I had. I just got rid of them, and I downloaded the version 3 of Multifruit, which is supposedly the one I already had, and reinstalled it, and now it works perfectly. So there must have been something wrong with the version I had for some reason. I mean, I'd used it before, but maybe, you know, I've got several maps that do multi-fruit. Maybe there's some little hitch in the get-along that wouldn't let it work. But it's working now. And thank you guys for, again, kind of pushing me, because I'd given up. It just took the fact that, hey, if somebody else can do it, then that means that I can do it, and there's just something wrong with my system. So there you go. I fixed it, and everything's working, and thank you again. All right, I'm just going to do these 2 pieces right here for now. And go to work, buddy. And as soon as he's makes another pass, I'll go ahead and set up a course plate route for that. And as soon as I get the fruit off of this field, which is field 7 and field number 6, I'm going to purchase these fields, I think, with that money. Oh, shoot. Where's the... Oh, no. I saw it off the combine, but I can't see it now. Oh, no. Where did it go? They are in the middle of the fields, aren't they? Yeah, that one is. Oh, man. There. Whoa! Alright. Need to get some crop circle guys in here. All right, it's only 251,000. I'm not going to buy it yet because I want to get the. Well, would that really matter? No, let's not. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the sale of the harvest of these 2 to actually buy the fields. That way, I don't feel so bad about stealing the crop because I can steal the crop and then purchase the field honestly. Does that make sense? Not really. Oh, all right. Now, I realized that I hadn't fertilized the field that I actually did seed, so I want to go back and do that. Whee! Squirrely damn tractor, and it's got a weight on it too. Boy, I tell you, I'm in dire need of new tractors. These underpowered things. Now these little tractors, they work fine on Bjornholm and those little European maps, but these maps, these big old maps. All right, I hate that thing right there, so I'm gonna sell it. Let's go to the garage. And let's sell that. Yes, I do want to sell it for 14,000. Okay, and then we're going to replace it with one of those. And let's, oh, I should have had that delivered. Delivery to the farm, please. You can send it FedEx, I don't care. Okay, reset location. There we go. Already. Okay. And did we unhook this? No, we didn't. Let's unhook that. And let's go get our spray rig. Or our it's not a spray rig. That's a spreader. Yeah, that, you know, the equipment's so expensive, I can actually buy those 2 fields cheaper than buying a new tractor. So, but it should give me, you know, enough profit from the sale of the fruit to purchase a tractor. I think. We'll see. Now, am I getting regular fertilizer here, or am I getting that lime stuff? Let me see. We had 99999999999 of lime. And it doesn't look like it's coming down, so didn't come down, so I don't think that's what I'm getting. I think I'm getting stuff out of those containers over there. Alrighty then. Okay. Field number 4. We're going to be doing fertilizer. Yes, we are. Generate the course. Field number 4. And we are 26 meters the northwest. And we're going to be heading south. I'm going to hit that just because. Generate the course. Save it. Vert field 4. And let's get on with life. Yep. Gonna get on with it. We're gonna get jiggy with it. Well, hey guys. According to FedEx, I'm maybe supposed to have my new computer tomorrow. It's supposed to take 3 to 4 weeks for them to burn it out, to build it and burn it out and all that kind of stuff. It took a little bit less than 2 weeks. And I'm kind of anxious, naturally. That's going to leave me with the Alienware, which right now I use the Alienware pretty much only for rendering. I have my finances on it, so I do my home finances on it and taxes and things like that. But that's pretty much all I use it for. The Franken computer took over from the Alienware. When I first started videoing, it was with the Alienware, and then I built the Franken PC, which is is a kind of a medium duty. It has a NVIDIA 660 in it, which isn't a powerhouse, but it does the job. It does a pretty good job. I'm able to do 1280 or 1920 by 1280. 60 FPS videos on it. I get a little bit of lag in some games, some of the heavily modded games like Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas. I mean, I've got 120 some mods on Skyrim. I don't have that many on Fallout New Vegas, but I still have close to 60 or 70 mods on it. And so I get a little bit laggy once in a while there. I just have to be careful. I don't have any real big, memory-eating hog things on it. But, so then that'll give me 2 computers to render with, because that's what I'm having trouble with. When I'll sit down and do 2, maybe 3 videos at a time. Once I have them recorded, and you've heard me say this before, once I've had them recorded, I then have to render them. Well, on the Alienware, it takes anywhere up to 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours to render a video on 1280, 30 or 60. 60 is a little bit more. I think I can do about 6-7 hours with 30 and about 8 hours with 60 FPS. And then the Franken PC, I can do it a little bit quicker, but it still takes about 6 to 7 hours with it. But now I'll be able to just devote the new one to gaming, and I can render with 2 PCs, which is going to be, a lot more efficient for me. You see, I hate these articulated trailers like that don't have the. Let's see. He's full. No wonder he stopped. All right, let's go empty him. So anyway, I don't regret it. I don't regret it, but I still think that maybe I should have held out on the new PC. I got a NVIDIA 970 instead of the 980. Now, the PC, as it was being built, the default was the 970. It's just like the default operating system is Windows 7. You had to specifically ask for Windows 8. If you didn't, all gaming computers came with Windows 7. So, I don't know. I've never used Windows 8, but I don't have touch screen. I don't need it. Well, anyway, the default on the video card was 970. Now, you could spend more money and double it up, get two of them. I had two video cards on the Alienware, and I was constantly having trouble with Sly. And, it just, I don't know. I couldn't tell where it did me any good to have two. I put one in the Franken PC, and it did just fine. But anyway, it came down to an extra $500. And, I did some research, and you never know what kind of research you're looking at. It's kind of like one man's opinion in some cases. Let's see, we need to get rid of that. And start course recording. We're going to do that. So anyway, I did a lot of reading and stuff, and I went to some forums, and a lot of it was, if you have the extra money and you don't know what to do with it, go ahead and get the 980. If you don't want to spend the $500, if it's an issue, then the 970 is perfectly fine graphic card. As a matter of fact, the 970 is really, really good at 1920 by 1080. That's its thing, supposedly, and like I said, a lot of those reviews, though, is somebody's opinion. And I'm going to go this way. Anyway, and then you start, oh, shoot, I don't want to do that. I forgot. I'm going to go back through. Anyway, I also, a lot of the opinions was, hey, if you got the money, go ahead and get it. If you don't have the money, the 970 is perfectly fine. So then there's that school of thought that bigger is better. And there were a lot of those out there. 980 is better. Why? Because it's bigger. It's more powerful. It's, whatever. And that's not always true. And so then there were people that were trying to prove it by benchmark. And the benchmarks, each game is different. It's one video card might benchmark real high on a particular game, but not on other games that are more popular, or so that's kind of not a true test either. And I guess basically what it came down to for me was I already had, $3,100 wrapped up in what I'm buying. I didn't want to spend another $500. And I got to thinking, if the 980 is all that much better, next year maybe I'll upgrade to it. But I think for the time being, the 970 is just going to be hunky-dory. And the other thing I got to thinking about was, one of the forums was saying, hey, if you plan on doing videos and things like that above 1920 by 1080, like, for example, 1440 or something, well, okay, maybe you better get the 980. Well, I don't plan on doing those. It doesn't do you any good to do those on on YouTube, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything beyond YouTube. So, and then I figured if I do something beyond YouTube, by then there's going to be better technology anywhere. I'll just upgrade to whatever that is. All right, let's just see. This is field 7, isn't it? So there it is. I don't know if I did the right thing or not. I think I did. I mean, I spent the extra $500 that I would have spent on that video card that may or may not be any better for me to use. I spent it on solid state drives for speed, more memory. Well, actually, I got double the memory. I had a coupon for double the memory. One of those kind of things where, hey, we sponsor, you know, these computers, and if you mention our name, they'll give you a special discount. Well, one of the special discounts was double the memory, so I doubled the memory for that. They did have a second coupon, and it was for 120 SSD drive. Well, I wanted something bigger than 120. 120 is big enough to run your operating system and maybe 1 or 2 games. But I wanted more room just in case. So I wanted the 240, and that's what I got. So I chose to get the double memory instead of the SSD drive. I was going to get the SSD drive anyway. I just wanted a bigger one than what they were offering for their coupon. So, but yeah, I spent the money in other areas, bigger hard drives, because games take up a lot of hard drive space, and so do the videos. I mean, I've already got, on just the videos I've done, I've got about a 4 gig standalone hard drive full. So, yeah, they take up a lot of memory. But I spent the $500 on other things, so that were just as important. We'll see. We will see. Wonder what the fertilizer guy's doing. Oh, he's done. Good for him. Alright. We have fertilizer left over. Good deal. Cool beans. Okay. Alright, we're going to just put this guy. Might as well park him where the fertilizer is. Alright, what else we need to do with this guy? Let's see. I'm gonna need let's go shopping again. I need something. Something. Is it under miscellaneous? It is not. It's under front loaders. There it is. I need that. Let's buy that. Yes, let's. Alright, let's get rid of this weight. And let's just drop it right there. Oh, we need to have that delivered, don't we? I don't want to drive all the way to the shop. Just because. Oops, that was it. Deliver that, please. Thank you. Send it round with the man. There it is, right there. How handy is that? Oh, I need to get my piece of equipment first, don't I? Where did I park that? There it is. In the barn. Put it in the barn. Man, my equipment's filthy already. Only did one field. How'd it get so dirty? How lucky can one man get? Alright, let's drop this. Grab that. Uh-oh. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Up. Alright, we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna grab some of this grass. Whoops. I forgot this one goes in front end first. Okay, let's... lift it up just a little. There we go. Alright, what... Oh, shoot. I only have... I wonder if I can drop this, or if it needs... I think it needs the PTO to run, doesn't it? Is it hooked up to the PTO? It's supposed to be. How's it operate if it doesn't have power? Maybe the graphics just don't work or something. Problem is, I only have 2 tractors, so I can't... Oh, wait, I have this guy. What was I thinking? Now the question is, what does that Flegel haul? Oh, you... God dang it. It doesn't haul grass. It hauls everything but. And I just bought another one. Doggone it. I hate that. I just hate it. Well, you know, I get in a big hurry. And, click, 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 you know. I just wasted a little money. But I don't think it does. It doesn't do it either. So, garage. Let's go to the garage. And let's check and see. Do I not have a forage wagon? I do have a forage wagon. I have 2 forage wagons. Why do I have 2 forage wagons? Really? No, I only have 1. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go find it. I think it's back by the poo. Maybe. I don't know. Man, this road's rough. Look at that. Jeez. Kind of hard on the posterior. But that's what an old country road would be like, you know. Big equipment stomping and going on it. That kind of thing. I don't think it's back here. Yeah, I don't think it is. I forgot where the poo pile was. There it is. And there's the wagon. It's the chuck wagon. Now see, the PTO hooks up to that. Yeah, I think that just doesn't have the animation on it or something. It'd be cool if it did, but can't have everything. Well, you can. You just have to pay for it. Alright. Let's see. Is it going in there? Why is it not going in there? Well, that's weird. What's going on? Oh, this is not a forage wagon. This is a crap spreader. That explains why it was... That explains why it was by the crap heap. Oh my God. I had a subscriber tell me that I was so funny that I went too fast and I missed stuff. And I started laughing. And, you know, well, it's true. So I told him, you know, like, well, it's not always my fault. Well, it is my fault, but you know, I have 45 minutes to do a video, and sometimes I get in a big hurry to get stuff, and I'm talking. It's hard to think when you're talking, and you know, it's not an easy thing to do. And so I told him, I said, yeah, I've got 45 minutes to get things done, and yeah, it's some when I'm playing without recording, you know, I see stuff, and I said, you know, eventually I find everything, you know. And he thought I was offended, I think, because he wrote me back and he said, hey, I didn't mean anything bad. I just thought you're funny. And, yeah, and, you know, yeah, it didn't bother me. I didn't think he was being, you know, mean to me or anything, but I laughed because it's true. I just, you know, it's hard to think and chew gum at the same time. There, that works. Now we've got grass going in. Now, how did this guy get so dirty? I've never used him. I think somebody that owned the farm before I did used this equipment, got it all dirty, never washed it. That ain't right. Take care of your stuff, man. Alright. Well, is that all I had? Didn't even have a full load? Oh, no, the conveyor belt needs to be moved. As in cattle. Moved. Alright, let's see what happens here. Now this is a big silo bunker. It should hold... Well, why isn't it letting me... okay. There it is. The trigger thing icon didn't show up. Try to get it evenly spread, because otherwise your tractor gets gets hooked up on it. Okay, high centered. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, your tractor will get high centered if you're not careful. Okay, just for hoots and giggles, let's go over and look, see how much this one was. Now, the one over there was 200 and something, if I remember right. Let's check this one. Ah, this is only 141, 42. That's good. We can afford that. Today. Maybe not tomorrow. But we can afford it today. Alright, is Mr. Canola done over there? I can start doing the oats. Now this will be the test. I haven't actually done it yet. I think I've fixed the problem of the multi-fruit, but I don't know if I actually have tested. Well, I know I haven't actually tested it yet. Ain't that a kick in the head? Yeah, I know you guys are going to be upset. My new PC. I got special graphics on it. Normally I wouldn't do that, but this comes with the computer. It was a special edition. It's World of Warcraft. Blizzard put out a special edition. This happens to be. You can choose. Now, why is he just sitting there? Where's our... Oh, he's hooked on the fence. Yeah, you know, I was worried about that when I did this course and I turned to the right instead of the left. Right here. Yeah, I may have to redo that. Anyway, I'm an Alliance guy. I don't like the Horde. I mean, really don't have anything against the Horde. I just don't like playing Horde. I don't know. It's I have a friend of mine that just loves the Horde and wouldn't play the Alliance if you paid him $1 million. And he likes playing the undead. And I thought, oh my God, they look gross and disgusting, and I don't know. I've always preferred playing the Alliance, so I got graphics, Alliance graphics. So anyway, I don't know. I kind of found that the Alliance, the other players, this probably isn't. It's not scientific. It isn't anything that I can prove or tested or anything like that. This is just my perception. But it seems to me that every time I've played in a guild or around, you know, other players, that a majority of the Horde players are 10-year-olds and griefers. And you know, like I said, can't prove it. It's just my perception that I often found more mature players playing on Alliance. And I don't know if that's true, but there it is. I am not a PvP player. I don't like PvP. As a matter of fact, in the world of Warcraft, I used to have, I don't use it anymore, but I used to have a macro setup that if anybody ever walked by and say, hey, you want a duel, I would hit this macro, and pretty much the macro said, are you friggin' nuts? If I wanted to PvP, I'd be on a PvP server. And, and then something like grow up, and then I'd spam that macro and then just walk away. Yeah, I hate PvP. I'll tell you why. I'm not good at it. I'm terrible at PvP. These games that are shoot 'em up games, I'm awful at them. My son, before he went to college, him and his friends would come over and we'd play Halo. Well, I was the target, literally. I'd spawn someplace, step around the corner, and be dead in 5 seconds. And then I'd respawn and be dead in 2 seconds. And I'd respawn again, and maybe I'd get, 15 feet, and I'd be killed again. I'm just awful at PvP. I cannot play PvP. My coordination isn't there. My eye-hand coordination is not there. I'm not fast enough. Parkour, I can't do that either. I can't for the life of me jump from point A to point B without falling in the middle. I just can't do it. I'm not able to do that. I don't have the hand-eye coordination to do that. And so, consequently, those kinds of games are not fun. They're not fun for me. I could never go to an arcade, throw a quarter in a machine, and play any kind of a shoot-'em-up game because I'd lose my quarter in 5 seconds. And, it just is not any fun. So I don't like PvP. Now, interestingly enough, one of the games that I enjoy playing a lot is Eve. And if anybody knows Eve, it's completely PvP. But I'm a miner, so I go out and mine asteroids, and people usually leave me alone. And if I try to go into an unsafe place, I go in a fleet, and I have protection. So, I can sit there and mine all day. I've got right now, I've only got 4 characters. I've got four accounts on Eve. And You know, one of them is a big shot miner and controls the others. I have a big orca, so I control. I've got 4 monitors going when I play Eve. Each one has a different character on it, and I'm controlling all of them. And you know, it's fun for me. But it's kind of funny because that's strictly PvP game, but I just hate PvP. But there it is. You can't be good at everything. It'd be nice to be good at one thing, though. I'll tell you that. And if I ever find out what that is, you'll be the first to know. I have to laugh because people will say, you know, I've had people ask me, you know, in different games I played, are you a professional farmer? Well, I grew up on a farm. You know, I don't know if that makes you professional or not. I think that just makes you lucky. These people that grew up in the city, you know, poor, I feel sorry for them. But anyway, no, I grew up on a farm, but I'm not a professional farmer. And so I got in the habit of saying that. I don't know if you ever remember, there used to be commercials, TV commercials, where a guy comes out in a doctor's smock, and it was an actor that plays a doctor on TV, and he comes out and he's got like Preparation H, and he says, now, I'm not a real doctor, but I play one on TV. And he's going to sell you whatever product they were doing, you know. So I remembered that. This is an old-time commercial and stuff. And so anybody asks me, you know, are you a professional farmer? I said, no, but I play one on YouTube. And it works in a lot of different things. They'll say, you know, are you a professional gamer? You know, because I play WoW and I play all these different games. I said, no, but I play one on TV. And so I think I'm going to keep saying that. I'm just saying, no, I'm not a professional gamer, but I play one on YouTube. All right, what else was I doing? Right, we need to go back and get this guy going. I think I'm going to have to. I wonder if I can take this conveyor belt, kind of pick it up a little bit, and run it more towards the center, so I don't have to keep. Moving this, I don't know if that's going to work or not. Because now, instead of moving in, I'm going to have to move it down, I'm thinking. But we'll find out in a second here. That didn't work very good. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to have to keep moving this guy down and up and in and out and around and about. And about, and about, and about. Alright, I think it's this guy's problem right now. Now, since this place has cattle and pigs and sheep and chickens, I want to really get going on that. That's why I'm trying to do some silage here. And get some feed going. Alright, something's not right here. Grass is not accepted here. No, but it's smoked here. Not really. Alright, I think that it's the conveyor system. I need to be down. It needs to be down kind of at ground level, I think. And I'm just going to have to keep going forward and all that kind of stuff. We can get this thing at the right angle here. Try that. This is where I need a farmhand. I should get that little gal that's taking care of the horses over there to come over and help me. I need some help. And I know exactly what she'd say. You need more than a little help. Yeah, you're right about that. That's what they say. If you can't make fun of yourself, who are you going to make fun of? And not get punched out. Well, I don't know what's going on now. Oh my God. You guys are sitting there looking at my level down there that says 100% full and laughing your asses off. I know you are. I know you are. You're saying you're yelling at your PC, saying, "You stupid shit! your trailer's full." Oh God! Now a real man would delete that part because he didn't want it to look bad. I don't really care. It's late in the evening. And see, there it goes. That's why I'm tired. I've had a hard day on the farm, and just wasn't paying attention to the level of the trailer. Good God. I feel silly now. But you know what? I'm having fun playing a game. I have fun sharing it with you guys. And if I can't make you laugh or entertain you, then what the hell am I doing? So there you go. Laugh at me all you want. I'll make more. So, I'm going to end this episode. When we come back, I'll screw something else up. In the meantime, have fun on your farm, and I'll see you there.